thousands of dollars. He was shot
Oh, yeah.
35 millimeter.
Uh-huh.
And he was shot film.
Uh-huh.
The lighting just right. It was like
That's
6
real
hours
silly.
of lighting. And he's sitting there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I really wanted to get that interview because for Al TV, I've got like we can't talk about this. Well, I guess this is after the fact, so it doesn't make any difference. But I did fake interviews with George Harrison and Sting, where I cut up their interviews and asked questions and make them look stupid. And I really wanted to do that with George Michael and shoot myself on film and just weird poses. So George, is it true that you're really not gay?
Yeah, just to prove that it's filming, have a little soundtrack on the side.
Uh-huh.
So that
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
1 in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, howdy out there. Kevin Seal. This is can I call you weird? Weird Al Yankovic. Welcome to our studio.
Well, actually, my name isn't Weird, it's Al, Mr. Yankovic, if you're nasty, Kevin.
If you're nasty.
If you're nasty.
What's in the works? What's on the...
Well, I'll tell you. Well, I've got this swell new album out, and it's
And some swell new socks.
swell new socks,
too.
and the shoes, by the way, match the wallet. I just wanted to show you that because I'm a fashion risk today. I just wanted to share that with everybody.
They were definitely making some statements there.
Yes. No, I just want to encourage you and all your friends to rush out in a buying frenzy and pick up as many copies as you can carry of this new product.
Yeah, and we went out and give them to children and
Yeah,
everything. What's
it's
the
a
name
wonderful
of the
Christmas present.
product?
It's called Even Worse.
Even worse. Very fine. Very fine. What are some of the star tracks on Even Worse?
Ooh, of course, there's that big killer hit single, Fat.
Which is already moving up the charts.
There's the Tiffany parody, I Think I'm a Clone Now.
Uh-huh.
Lasagna, another food song. I like that move.
Do you do that one of them?
All the time, yeah. I thought I was the first one to do it, but I see
Yeah,
Tiffany catching up on
yeah.
that. That's cool. And literally several others.
And as many as several others. You were once quoted saying that your aim is to put a stapler...
To slam a stapler against the forehead of American pop culture.
Yes.
And that still holds true even as we speak.
And do you feel that you're achieving this goal, or is there a lot of hard work yet ahead of you before that staple will be driven all the way into the
It's a
forehead
pretty
of
heady
American
concept.
culture?
I don't know. It's a lifelong goal. Like right the second before I die, I'll probably have achieved it.
That's going to be some stunt. Invite me to that.
I
Invite
sure
me to your
will.
death,
You'll have
Mr.
front row
Yankovic.
seats.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. So tell us about Fat, which is pretty screamingly funny.
Well, thanks.
I
I like your clothes.
Well, thanks. This is really nice. It's cotton.
It's very nice.
It's light.
Does it
for the
wrinkle?
Spring. Yeah, it does.
It does,
Pretty well,
kind of,
doesn't
yeah.
it?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it does, kind of, doesn't it? How long did it take you to film that? Because it seems really
Ooh.
complicated.
Ooh, it took days.
Days, as many
Days.
as several
As
days?
many as 2 days, almost 2.5.
And just how much of that was actually just getting into the big fat makeup?
It was about makeup? Oh, yeah, it's about
300 pounds. 3 years of eating.
Robert De Niro said it would help me, achieve that actor's head, It was about 3 hours every morning. A guy named Kevin Yeager in L.A. Did the makeup, and it's like, what do they call them? Appliances. They crazy glue stuff to your cheek and neck. And
Are they like water balloons that they crazy glue on? 'Cause the way it shakes and stuff is kind of impressive.
the costume had a lot of like kidney beans and stuff in it for the jiggling action.
Baked or not?
I didn't look.
Okay, you wouldn't even want
I wasn't part of that.
Well, this is, do you want to just tell the people about this and we'll get right onto it?
Okay, well, this is my new video, and I like to call it Fat.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
And then they're going to...
Okay, they're still rolling, so we can just go back.
All right.
We're back! Seems like just a few seconds ago.
It seems like it was so, and just because time has just been a fly. What is Al short for?
Al is short for Alfred.
Alfred? Alfred Yankovic?
Yeah!
Kevin Seal.
Hey.
It's a pleasure. Well,
What's
man,
Kevin short for?
It's just, I don't know. It's short for young man born to good parents in a thicket.
It's an Indian name. That's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. It is nice. You do a lot of famous parodies of Michael Jackson videos and parodies of some people who don't enjoy being parodied, who like deliver death threats, or you ever get a horse's head in your bed?
I've never had a horse's head in my bed, no. There's every once in a while you'll run across the short person from Minneapolis who makes bad movies that doesn't think I'm funny, but I can't mention any names, of course.
Do you have a George Michael song in the works?
Somehow he doesn't strike me as a guy with a big sense of humor.
He doesn't.
No, I cannot.
As
No.
long as the hair on his cheeks is a sense of humor. Yeah. Well, tell us a little about Al TV.
Okay. Well, every now and then, and I hate to say when exactly, because, you know, don't want the FCC on my back, but every now and then I use my pirate satellite broadcast system.
Do you want to be backlit and have your voice muffled for this?
Yeah. Edit this part out, okay?
Okay, it's going to be.
Every now and then, I hate to say when, but rumor has it it's probably going to be Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be taking over the MTV networks with my pirate satellite broadcast system and play all the videos I want to watch!
Isn't there something we can do about this? You know relation to Frank Yankovic?
Well,
You've been asked that, I'm sure, but
he's like an uncle to me, but in fact, he's no relation. He was my big inspiration when I was growing up. My parents had me take accordion lessons so I could be just like my namesake, Frank Yankovic, the Polka King.
the Polka King.
And look what happened to me.
Well, you know, you still took that ball and you ran it in a different direction off
Yeah.
the field, sort of. But it's good. So, how did you get from being an architecture student, which is what you were? Is that just
You did your homework. This is amazing. What, did they give you a bio or something?
They did.
Guy, this is neato.
But it was a really clear Xerox. So how did you go from being an architecture student to being a nutcase or whatever it is?
Well, when I graduated, this is like the boring part. When I graduated from architecture school, I worked in a mailroom for 2 years because the last thing, of course, you do when you graduate from architecture school is become an architect. So I just kind of hung around, and all of a sudden, I picked up Billboard magazine in the mail, and it said I was on the charts. So I said, hey, I guess I better become a recording artist. Full-time Weird Al.
So what song went onto the charts that made you?
That was the golden oldie Ricky back in 1983.
Oh, good heavens!
Yeah.
So when did you start making these humorous songs, these parodies of popular culture?
Well,
when did they start driving the stapler?
I'll tell you, Kevin Seal. You know, it started when I was just an embryo, practically, just many years ago, sending in tapes to the Dr. Demento radio show. I think I was actually about 15 or 16 at the time. And just horrible stuff I recorded on a cheesy $20 cassette tape recorder in my bedroom, and he played them on the radio, and I just kept it up over the course of time.
Did you have the song about the man in the iron lung? Was that yours?
Mr. Frump and the Iron
Mr.
Lung,
Frump and
one of
the
my
Iron
all-time favorites, yeah.
Oh dear, it brings up memories crouching by the old radio, clock radio by my bed, keeping it down really low so
So
nobody
mom
else can
doesn't hear
Yeah.
that old Mr. Frump song.
That old Mr. Frump song. I think she hated it. She had an uncle in an iron lung. It was sad. Well, is there something else that's on your mind now? Because we can just go here.
Anything? Gosh, you
building a
eating
new
from the
house,
four
I mean-
basic food groups, Kevin?
You know, I just had a really nice fish the other day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it deboned?
No, it wasn't, but it was really easy to fillet.
That's nice.
So you just kind
I'm
of
glad to see you're eating well.
Yeah. And yourself?
I'm
Bran
okay.
or anything like that?
Fine.
You're a big fan of
I'm getting enough fiber.
getting into
yeah.
asparagus season.
Is it? I had some
Yeah.
asparagus the other night.
Yeah,
it was
well, there
good.
you go. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want to ask about, I read something about a
Who is this guy?
recording that,
He's the producer.
Which
Be nice to him.
Oh, sorry.
a recording that you're doing for children? Is that-
Oh, yeah. Doing a.
about that?
We can talk about that. A children's record I'm doing.
Oh, yeah?
Should we talk about that?
Let's talk about the children's record. What are some of your other projects,
Well-
Mr. Yankovic?
Now that you brought that up, I don't know exactly when it's coming out, but sometime later this year, they say. I'm coming out with a classical children's record.
A classical children's
It's kind
record?
of a.
Is it
a
like Tubby
departure.
the Tuba kind of deal? or-
Oh, it's Peter and the Wolf. It's my own version of Peter and the Wolf.
Oh, good.
And the flip side is a new version of Carnival of the Animals, and I'm doing it with Wendy Carlos, the famous synthesist or synthesizer player.
Synthesizers. S.
And it's just real wacky, and I'm sure there's a big market out there for classical children's comedy records.
Kind of Peter and the Wolf.
Kind of Peter and the Wolf-like.
That's really nice. Well, that'll be good. And people will be looking forward to that. Is your name gonna be? You can have like you're gonna be in a cartoon on the cover of the album or something like that?
I hadn't
you
thought
seen-
of it, but since you insist, okay, fine. Sounds good.
I don't mean to be pushy, but it looked nice.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Movie.
Movie.
He's
Let's go to the movies, Kevin. What do you
All
say?
right. Have you seen Colors yet?
Not yet. Oh, I'm going to start.
What about the movies?
What about the movies? Well, you know, I'm making that big leap. I am going to the movies next week.
Yeah.
And, no, I'm starting to shoot my first feature in July in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I can't really tell you what the title is or what it's about, or really anything about it, because it's not going to be out till like next year
Tulsa
sometime.
Down, though.
You got Tulsa
We've
Down.
got Tulsa. Are
it-
you starring in it? Is this?
Yeah. I co-wrote it with my manager Jay Levy, and I'm starring in it, and he's directing. And it's
Gee.
basically, it's a family kind of thing. It's
really
basically kind of a cross between It's a Wonderful Life and Purple Rain and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So there's a little something for everybody.
That is. It sounds like, and it's gonna have a big soundtrack too.
Oh, no doubt.
Giant hit.
Like 12-inch. Yeah.
So you and Mr. Levy said, "What? Al, I hardly ever see you anymore. We ought to get together and do something."
We do. We come over, we microwave up some, frozen dinners, and we write and hang
Write
out.
a movie.
Mhm.
That's great. That's working out fine too. What other big awards are you gonna conquer? You've got like the American.
Gonna conk?
Conquer.
Oh, conquer.
I
Sorry.
left out a couple of syllables. I'm sorry. Although if you're gonna conk anything,
Yeah.
of course,
Might
we
as
know
well
about
conk
that
some
too.
award. Yeah.
Yeah. You get,
I've got a big conch list, by the way. In fact, a whole conch shell collection at home.
Do you?
You can
One of those
actually
novelty
hear the roar
conches?
of the ocean.
Yeah. In each one of them.
In every
Have you got
separate
a
one.
defective one?
They got the Indian Ocean, they got the Pacific Ocean, the whole Oceans of the World collection from the Franklin Mint. Collect them all.
Oh, the tiny ones are the pewter ones, or those are the
Pewter.
little
Well, no,
porcelain
that's the
ones
Civil
that
War chess set. I've got 5 of those.
They're hand painted,
I like fight a different battle every day. It's amazing.
Oh.
Ooh, ho, ho.
Yeah, yeah. Franklin Mint. I can see mustaches of the world now in porcelain. Collect and trade. Ernie Kovacs, Al Yankovic.
Good idea.
I can see them all. Can't you see people with a handsome display case putting them all up in the
And what a
wall?
great
And
conversation
you get another
piece.
one every other month.
Look, honey, another one.
Why? That must be Groucho Marx.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're.
What, is that it? Are we done?
Yep.
That was
Yeah.
easy.
Sure was. That was the
Yes.
easy part. Now begins the real work. See, all of our guests have to pass a physical fitness test.
Now cough.
Okay. It's all right with you. We'll get you to do a couple of
Absolutely.
programs. Okay, good. The first one they want to do is for the MTV Top 20 Video Countdown.
Okay, is this for right in the middle of it, or?
It'll show up like during the show, so you can say, "I'm Weird Al Yankovic," and you're watching me. If you want to do something to the effect of, "You probably won't see my video here," or whatever. That's what they're suggesting from in there. I'm not implying that it's not going to make the top 20. You know what I mean? Something
Okay.
along those lines. But stick around anyway.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
And you'll be right here.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
You want a couple IDs, or just one, or make any difference?
Yeah, do a
Okay.
couple, but, yeah.
Just do it till it feels good.
Okay.
3, 2.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're watching the MTV Top 20 Countdown. Aren't you? One more?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2.
Hello, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and stay tuned because I'm sure one of my videos will be #1 on the MTV Top 20 Countdown. That's what they told me.
Clear.
Okay.
Anything else for that?
No, that's
Okay.
good for countdown. Okay. We've got MTV like all over the world now.
Okay.
We could get you to do an ID like in a foreign language, like "Ich bin ein MTV" or.
Ich bin ein MTV. Okay, you get it. And Vinny Vidi.
Okay, right.
Okay, are these all separate
Yeah,
ones?
You could do them separate.
Okay, Vinny Vidi MTV. How do you say the third one?
Yeah.
Liberté, Égalité, MTV, and Vox Populi? Vox Populi, Vox MTV? Is that Latin? What is this?
That's Latin.
So if you just read them and pause in between so we can cut them out.
MTVer? Is that, or just
Yes.
MTVer?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that I want my MTV? What is that?
It means I am an MTV.
in 3, 2.
Ich bin ein MTVer! That's too weird.
3, 2.
Vinny Vidi MTV!
3, 2.
Liberté, Égalité, MTV.
In 3, 2.
Vox Populi, Vox MTV.
Clear.
You want to do it again?
What if you want? What I don't even know what I'm saying here. I could just run through them all a little straighter if you like.
You okay?
Something like that, yeah.
Change fine.
You all right?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
When we do Adam Curry show, do you know Adam
Sure.
Curry?
Me and Adam, way back. You know.
Okay. If you could just do, hi, I'm Weird Al Yankovic, and you're watching the Adam Curry show.
Okay. Do you have a piece of paper or a little something? Okay. No, that's all right. Okay. Okay.
In 3. 3, 2.
Hi, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're watching my close personal friend, my best buddy, Adam Curry on MTV.
Clear.
So let's do one more, and they need the name of the show, the
Okay.
Adam Curry show.
Okay.
Okay. Nice and
Okay. In 3, 2.
Hi, this is Weird Al Yankovic, and you're watching The Adam Curry Show!
Clear.
Okay.
Would you feel like singing just a minute?
Sure. I kind of feel like singing.
Do you kind of feel
yeah,
like singing?
it's coming. Yeah, yeah.
What kind of song do you want to sing?
Oh, anything you
I was
like.
trying to think of a really morbid song. What's the one where the Irish folktale where he kills his lover? How does that go? Like my
Oh,
Black Irish
Papa
one?
don't preach.
Yeah,
No.
no, that's a good one.
I don't know that one. I know a lot of the
Need an Irish song?
Just something that was kind of grim. I thought would
Kinda
be sort of a
grim.
nice.
Sing rickety tickety tin. Da, 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 da.
Hey, Joe.
An occasional piece
Hey
of
Joe,
skin.
where where you going with that gun in your hand?
Ooh,
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Gonna shoot my old lady. Caught her messing around with another
Another
man.
man.
Another
Ho.
man.
Another man.
Ho.
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
You wanted
what for? Just for part of the interview or
just
for stuff?
Just for stuff.
Okay,
Just for stuff.
sure.
Did a really good one with Tiffany the other day.
What
No, Debbie
did you-
Gibson. I'm sorry. Tiffany, what have you seen, Tiffany? Isn't Tiffany exciting? Don't you love the Tiffany saga? I can hardly wait till they make
The
it into a
Tiffany
Disney movie.
saga,
The
ooh.
Tiffany saga.
Kind of like the Corey Feldman saga.
Another
Another.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
All right, should we choose the pitch?
Why bother? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Hey,
Hey.
hey, I said, hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?
Whoa.
Where you going, Joe?
Well, I'm gonna shoot my old lady. Ow!
Caught her messing around with another man.
It hurt.
It hurt
Whoa.
so bad.
Hey, Joe.
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? One more time.
Hey Joe.
Hey Joe, where you going with that
gun
gun in your hand?
Hey
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand?
Gonna shoot me, old lady, man.
Okay.
All right. All right. We give it a shot.
For what that's
the important thing.
That's it. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
I'm just.